Okay, yesterday, or actually last night, we had a 3-hour live stream here, and I was showing you how we're gonna get this computer up and running with 25H2. Okay, but what happened is when I originally did this project, we had 256, so I cloned it from 9256, and I thought that would fix the problem. The problem is the service reserve is too small, and the reason why that is the original 256 had files and everything on it, so it's full. You see? So I ordered another 512 SSD. Okay, and I ordered that. I only paid 512 gig SSD. I only paid like $43 for it. Okay, I got that off Walmart. The vendor already increased the price. So, and he's out of Texas. So, I don't know. So, he's one of those Walmart vendors. Took a chance with him. I mean, he did send it. You know, I think it took almost a week to get here. I don't know why. It's a long, but you can't really blame it. It was FedEx said there was a delay. But anyway, we got it cloned last night, but we still ran into problems. I allocated unallocated system allocation. I removed that. I expanded the drive also because we don't need an extra 256, right? So expand it and engulf that. Still, the system reserves were still 47, so we increased that to 50 gig. It had to be done. So we increased that, and that had to be done in DOS. So it's called pre-OS. So the computer reboots, and that takes time. So I ended the video. By that time, the video is like over almost 3 hours long. So I ended the video there. Now, taking up from that video, and this video will not show the final result. We're gonna get into it. Okay. So what happened is, well, I already downloaded the Windows OS. Okay. 25 HD. So save that to one of the other drives I had. Then I drag that file into the desktop. Okay, you have to do it from the desktop. Then you mount the drive. Okay. Now the drive is mounted. Then we're gonna use PowerShell. But I'm gonna mount it again now. You're gonna right click on the ISO file. Let me see, gotta find that file first. What's the ISO file? Okay, here it is. Windows ISO file. There's a mount, so we're gonna mount it. Should go pretty quick. You can't do anything while it's mounting. Okay, so let it mount. I should actually clean the drive before we start doing anything. Well, let it create the mount. So I did a lot of things to show you what happens and when you run into these problems with the because if you clone a drive or you encounter system allocations too small, you can expand that. Okay, if you have the room, 512 gig, you can expand it. Since you only had 254 and it still was full, we can expand that to 50 and above. You don't expand it too much to the next. For some reason, it went from 47 to 50, so we just left it at that. So we have a 50 system reserve. So that should allow me now to install this. You see? Let's see here. We're getting too washed out a little bit here. The light's kind of bright. And since we're not showing you too much, let's dim the light a little bit here. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Hey, what's happening here? Should have created it already. Okay, here we go. I don't know, this is weird. Okay, it's ready to create. I had to move the mouse before I see the thing on the screen. It's going to create a K drive. Let's see. Okay, it created an E drive. Okay, it's created. Alright, let's run the system cleaner on this before we start anything. I'll have to boost memory. Let's run a deep clean any junk files on the system. Otherwise, you have to do it afterwards. Still have to do it too, because you're going to change the operating files and systems. I notice it'll change. It's going pretty quick there. Okay, it's finished. That's pretty cool. I know this system still has Teams in there. Now, you might say, gee, why are you going through all of that? I'm going through this because I want a cleaner system. Okay? Well, I went through all of that, I want a cleaner system. Because that means I would have to flush everything out. No, I want to keep the files intact because the system is already configured as a server. And I don't want to go through all that again. It's a pain in the neck to get it all configured. Everything's working, so everything should work out of the box. Okay, it freed up space. We're done. Alright. Now, we're going to... It should be here. Okay, PowerShell. Run PowerShell, Windows PowerShell as admin. Because that's what we're gonna install, how we're gonna install it. Okay? And even ChatGPT knows how to do this. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so we're going to go CD, and the drive letter is E, enter. So it's down to E:. So now it's in the mounted drive. We're going to go /, so we're going to go /, okay? Not backslash. This is backslash here. You're going to go /, okay? So you're going to have a dot and then setup. Setup exact, space, /, product, server, space. So it's product space server, and then hit enter. Now it's going to come up and say, system is not sanctioned, or PC is not supposed to support this feature. Okay, it's preparing. If everything goes well, it should install. Next one is going to say you want to change the setup of download updates. Well, since we've got 50 gigs, so we can go right ahead and keep on going because we have 50 gigs. This should work. We shouldn't have no problems because what happened last time, it's still installed with the 47. Then it came back and said it couldn't install it because there wasn't enough space. But it went ahead and tried to install everything. That's what happened originally. And that's what caused all this thing. It's taken a while to get this. The other computer, no problem, because it had the space. It had 1 gig. Okay? Okay, great. We've gone past the little craziness. I have to walk like this because there's obstacles in my way. Alright, so now it's just saying licensing, blah, 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 blah. Accept. Choose what to keep. Keep files and system settings. Okay, I can show you. Let me tilt downwards so you can see. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get it from this way. Can you see? Let's see. Okay. Still, there's obstacles in the way. Okay, so let's go back. I don't know if you can see it though. That's the problem. Can you see the monitor? Alright, that's alright. It's hard to show all this stuff. Let's go like this. I don't have it set up where I can show you. I can see if I can drop it down a bit. Let me see if I can drop it down. Okay, now you can see it now. Alright, see it? Okay, choose what to keep. We're going to keep all the files and settings and apps. Okay, make sure we can get your system ready. If everything goes right, it should start the process. Okay, checking for updates, 2%. There's enough system reserve now, 50 gig on the 512, so that's enough to get it going. I'm not going to show you the whole process. Can't speed it up. I'm not going to edit the video. Just have to go and let you know if it worked or not. The next project after this is to put Linux Zorin, because now we have all these this is the original backup. We don't need these anymore for that. We can put Zorin or Mint or whatever it is on these drives, on these 2 computers. That's what the plan is. So I will disable the 512. And I put nothing else on the 512 and use one of these, and then install Zorin 18 on this and see what we can do with it, because I'm curious. Because I have one of these. Got 8 of these. These are the WD Surveillance hard drive, purple. You can reformat these using the partition magic on this one. Okay, and send it to I think it's GPT. So you send it to that, and then you would be able to use it, but you can't use it as master boot, MBR. Okay, it has to be storage only. So out of this is not bad. I got a couple of these here. Somebody gave them to me for free. Must have thought I couldn't use them other than surveillance, but you can. Okay, it's checking for updates, 20%. So it's working. And that's how you put 32 in here. I don't know. If anybody else shows anybody this, might not be able to do any more, but that works. Okay. So hey, if you found this helpful, okay? Hit that subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers. Okay, we're 400 less now, but we need you all to subscribe. Okay, thanks a lot for doing so. You want to become a member? We have tech support. Okay, that's what I call it. I think I'm calling it tech support. I don't have it in front of me. And then we have team support. Okay, team support is higher level, so you get those who are at the higher level get to see the live stream data and feed. Okay, then I'll have all the information in there, and you'll be able to see it in there. Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for watching. Okay, gotta go. Okay, all right, we're gone.